Xerxes' palace wasn't really classy in the sense Barry expected it to be. They served alcohol, though, so that made it an ace in my book. Of course, though, when I started drinking, I mean really drinking, my head started working on overdrive. Natasha's face kept on popping up in front of me, those eyes bearing into me, memories carrying me away to a time best forgotten. She had given me the chance 5 years ago, the day she defected. She said I could come with her. That's when she loved me, see. But what could I do? Me, a guy who had been raised on commie propaganda all his life. So, I told her no. That was my last word to her. No. Then, well, she shot me. Barely missed my heart. Wish she was a better aim. I would have gotten a ticket to Easy Street then. But nah, she missed. And the medics found me before I could get on the bus. I figure now it's time I repaid that favor. And I always was a better shot than her.
Come on, baby.
I said go to hell.
Fine. Have it your way. Richard, Vic, get over here and take this here whore to my ship.
Sure thing, boss.
Yeah, but I ain't done with my drink. God damn it.
Screw this. I'm not letting this go on.
Barry, mind our own business.
I do, Sylvia, but this is bullshit. Hold up, guys. I got an idea. If you want to start picking on a woman, you start with me. I mean, you know what I mean.
If you want to do something about it, then just try us, buddy.
Kick his ass, Mr. Walker. Mind your own business, goddammit.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah, that's right. You boys ripped that asshole a new one.
Stop this nonsense immediately. This is against the law.
You're a wise guy, huh?
Nothing like a good old bar fight to liven up the senses.
And get you killed.
This is about time you showed up. The troublemakers are scattered about on the floor. Take the scum and be gone with them.
Nothing to see here. Get back to your drinks.
Thanks for the help. I could have handled it, though.
You're welcome, man. Will you be alright?
I'll be fine.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Nothing. My apologies for the hold-up. Good day to you.
Oh, would you look at that? Looks like the Clovians found himself a lady.
She was just giving off rather a strange mental aura. A kind of aura I have not detected since... well, for some time.
Yeah, sure. Strange aura. Funny how it makes you look at their ass, too, don't it?
I will be back in a moment.
Yeah, go get some for me, too, Tiger.
Command, Godwin here. I believe I have found it.
So, Mr. Godwin, when will you be leaving us?
I won't.
Sorry, I don't think I heard that right.
I said I won't.
Like hell you won't. This is Leastrian business, buddy. You can take your prisoner and get on back to Clovia or wherever. You ain't part of this mission, and I'm not your goddamn prisoner neither.
Count yourself lucky, Mr. Cooper. The Commonwealth has agreed to let your mission go on unhindered, so long as a member is there to observe its completion.
Wait a second. You mean to tell me that now the Commonwealth wants this to go on?
Yes. After discussing it with my superiors, the assassination of Natasha Anderson would help avoid any complications that might pop up in the future.
Complications?
A coup d'etat of the Emperor by Anderson, for instance. If such a thing were to happen, it would be the Commonwealth's duty to help restore order, costing us untold billions in financial aid.
So, basically, you're doing this to save money?
If you must put it like that, then yes.
So the Commonwealth ain't so much of a do-gooder after all.
I'll say.
Well, as thrilling as this conversation is, I believe it's time we start looking for some new crew, Barry.
Yeah, alright. Let's start asking around.
Now that I am formally a part of this mission, might I offer a suggestion?
Well, you can try.
That woman, over there, the one who aided us in our quarrel. Ask her if she wants to join.
Alright, I'll check her out.
Yes, and that better be all you're checking out, Barry.
As in, like, you know, she's looking to earn some extra cash.
So, what's his story?
Have I not already told you, Mr. Cooper?
Yeah, but I got a hankering that you're just telling me half of it. You said he was a jailbird for impersonating someone, but how'd you find out?
He attempted to... Well, you see, Mr. Cooper, we have strict quotas on what we allow in the Commonwealth service. Mr. Anria attempted to engage in a...
Go on.
It was love, Mr. Cooper. Mr. Anria attempted to engage in a romantic ordeal with our chief medical officer. All military personnel are to maintain a neutral and formal presence to one another while in service. It is simple laws of fraternization. Every military has such laws.
Too bad we didn't listen to it.
Sorry?
Nothing. So, what happened? She rat on him?
He.
Oh.
And yes, he did.
Charming. No wonder that guy's so drab.
He should have been smarter about it. He would have gotten away with it if he hadn't pulled that stunt.
Love does that to you, Fergie. It takes away all reason and sense from you, and to you, the person you love, I mean, really love is the only thing worth living for. Well, maybe someday you'll know what it feels like.
And you would, Mr. Cooper?
Too well. Who the hell are you? Virus!
Long time no see, my friend. When the brass told me you were on this case, I could have fallen over.
The feeling was mutual.
Come, our discussion should be held in private.
I'll tell the others where you have gone, should they ask. We'll have you soon enough, monster. Soon enough.
So, how you been, buddy?
I was fine until I got this mission. Bad memories.
Yeah, tell me about it. Did they pull you out of retirement too?
Yet, I still serve the Radina.
Christ on a crutch, Virus! You must be what now? 60? 65? You can't seriously be expected to...
That is what implants are for, Dale. Haven't you noticed my face?
Well, yeah, now that you mention it. You hardly look a day older than when we last met. Amazing.
Da, I will serve Liastria until I die in combat. If I have to live for 1,000 years before my end comes this way, I will be proud to do so.
Well, you got a stronger will than me, then.
That you accept this mission would say otherwise, Cooper. Oh, by the way, who was the man in the uniform? The reports mentioned Clovians. Is he one of them?
Yeah, name's Fergan Godwin. He's basically bribed me into letting him come along because the Commonwealth apparently wants Natasha dead as much as Command does.
Bribe?
Basically, he said we had to let him on or he'll squeal about what's doing.
Stukach, bled. Perhaps if he had no tongue, he would not squeal.
Nah, let him live. He could be useful. So anyway, Command said you had the new orders?
Duh. Now I'm sure you followed procedure and did not look at the contents of the data, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I am going to break one of my orders here because I believe you should know.
You break an order? It must be important.
Not so much important as it is insightful. The data, it does not tell us where Natasha is.
You're shitting me! What does it tell us then?
It leads to FC-19, a barracks on New Singapore. Normally it houses only a small amount of soldiers. Strategically, it's worthless. It's in the middle of an uninhabited forest that's miles from the nearest city. Barracks FC-19 is not just a barracks. It's the home base of a tracking system. Do you recall the Calavar incident?
Yeah. Calvar was the Liastrian spy who got whacked after he captured that Imperial general a few years back, right?
Duh. And do you remember how quickly the Imperials responded?
Yeah. They got the general back before the night was over. It was especially strange because Calavar was using a civilian ship, totally unrecognizable.
That's because the Imperial General had a tracking beacon on him. Well, in him, to be exact.
Figured you were leading to something like that. So, all the important Imperials have skin trackers in them, huh?
Apparently so.
So, basically, we bust into that barracks, find the computer, and trace Natasha.
Correct.
So what do? Go head first and hope for the best?
Yet, we pull a distraction. I've been given 40 well-trained commandos, and our orders are to distract the Imperials while one of our tech experts guides you and your team through the base. Thus, the soldiers will be too busy getting killed while you sleep under their noses.
Then?
You go wherever Natasha is and kill the pizda. If any of my men survives, they will assist you.
What about you?
Our tech expert will alert me, or one of my sergeants should I fall, and we will regroup with you at a later time. Again, presuming we survive.
Understood.
Well then, the message we received said you encountered an Illuminati. Is that true?
I think so. I thought I was a goner, but I didn't even get a broken nose. That sure is a difference between what me and you faced back on Revolia.
It does not surprise me that the Imperials have sent an agent to protect Natasha. However, what does surprise me is that you are still alive to tell the tale.
I'm surprised on that too. I don't know how I'm not pushing up daisies now. When I woke up, Charles said he fought the agent off.
Charles?
Yeah, it's the Clovian's prisoner. Weird guy. Said he fought him off by himself. No weapons, nothing.
Nonsense. Not even a Liastrian commando battle group could fight off an Illuminati.
Godwin says not even he, a Clovia, could read this guy's mind. So if the strength of his telepathy is anything to go by...
Well, I've never been one to speculate much. I'll leave it up to you to keep your team in order. Leave at 1200 hours tomorrow. We'll be following you.
Understood.
Country first, Dale. Country first. Remember that as you put a bullet in that pistol. We are doing this for the Retina Liastria and her children.
Yeah, Virus. I'll try.
It is truly good to see you again.
The same, Virus. Damn it. Damn it.